I don't know about you, but I've heard so many people lately, these, gurus talking about rent to rent being no money down, being easy, quit your job yesterday for £10. And I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but it is not true. There are serious risks in rent to rent. It is hard, but if you know what you're doing and if you can overcome them, it is a game changer. On this video, I'm going to share with you the most important risks you need to know and how to avoid it. Stay tuned. So Warren Buffett says the number one rule of investment is don't lose money. The number two rule of investment is also don't lose money. So you can guess what the third rule is. But the fact of the matter is, when we work hard for money, okay, we work hard for it and we decide to invest it in anything, the key thing is never to lose money. And rent to rent is a strategy where you can lose money. You can lose money in any investment, of course, but you can lose money quickly in rent to rent if you don't know what you're doing. And therefore, when I'm looking at deals, when you're looking at deals, what I need you to do, and what I always do, is, yeah, I think about how much money I can make, and that's cool. But I'm always focused on how much money I could lose and how I can avoid that. So there's a few different factors I'm considering when I'm asking myself this question. The first one is, how much work does the property need? Because if I have to spend 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 grand on a deal, my risk of losing money increases compared to if I only have to spend £1,000. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, how much money do I need to spend? And this is connected to the second thing. How certain am I that this landlord is in it for the long run? Because the more money you spend, the more you need to recoup, which means the longer we need to have the property. So whenever I hear a landlord that seems a bit unsure, or they want only a year's deal or a 6-month break clause, that's a big red flag. So the first thing is, how much do I need to invest? The second thing is how solid the landlord is. If a landlord is so laid back, maybe they're not local, maybe they're so busy that they're just like, crack on and I don't want to think about it, I would be more encouraged to invest more. The third thing is, what is my ability to earn? Like, what's my upside here? Somebody hit me up on Instagram the other day, said they need to invest a few grand and their maximum cash flow would be £200 a month. Well, that's nonsense. That's nonsense, because the upside doesn't justify the risk. So the third thing is, how much can I earn? What's my upside? And then the fourth thing is, okay, well, how quickly will my money be back out? Because if you invest 5 grand and then you get 5 grand back month 3, you're playing with the bank's money, so to speak. You've got none of your own money left in, so the risks are largely reduced. And the fifth thing is, if this doesn't work, what are my exits? And that's why in my rent-to-rent agreements, I always put a 2-month, a 6-month maximum termination clause in for me, not for them. They've got their clauses separate, but for me. So if COVID comes, or if something unforeseen happens and I can't make the deal work, then I can hand it back. So rather than getting bamboozled and being so focused on the upside and how much you can earn and all that, don't let that blind you from the risks, and always focus on how to alleviate the risks, how not to lose money and to keep your bag, because that's the only way to truly become wealthy. Remember, Warren Buffett says, do not lose money. That's what I practice. That's what I preach. So I had an example recently, and this property was a 5-bed luxury, brilliant house in a nice area. And in my area, council tax is normally £100, but this piece was £280 council tax. It had a big old garden. And I started to think, hang on a minute, this feels a bit risky, because I don't need to risk right now because I'm already on a wave. So I was just like, actually, do you know what? I said no to that one just because I didn't need to. So don't risk it all. Build, slow, steady, wins the race. Hope you found that useful. If you have, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.
Introducing Creative Cashflow Plus, the first rent-to-rent app and leading platform dedicated to supporting you on your property journey. Ask the experts anything. Be held accountable so that you can smash your goals. Mastermind with other rent-to-rent specialists. Access our deal clinic to get your deals analysed by a pro. And unlock hours of videos and podcasts guaranteed to help you take your rent-to-rent business to the next level. Get the ongoing support that you deserve. Join us, Creative Cashflow Plus.